Good afternoon. My name is Ralph E. Echo from grade 12 Joseph. I'm gonna discuss these two topics, and the first one is the type of appreciation careers. There are three kinds of appreciation for your appreciation to hit the mark. Keep it done in mind that there are the three different kinds of appreciation: auditory, visual, and kinesthetic. These are the three ways that our brains take information, and everyone has dominant type they prefer. Auditory learners are good at writing responses to lectures they heard, like that. They are also good at oral exams effect, effectively by listening to information delivered orally in lectures and speeches and oral sessions. Auditory learning means that a student learns most effectively by listening. They would prefer listening to a lecture over reading a textbook or hearing the instructions for a project instead of figuring it out hands-on. For example, visual learner will want to see an example of the project, while someone who has an auditory focus will prefer to hear about the project. A kinesthetic learner wants to try it out for themselves. Different from the visual learner and the auditory focus learner. What do auditory learners struggle with? They may talk a lot and interrupt others. They remember names better than faces. Noise Noise and music is very distracting, and they don't benefit as much as other learners from pictures or practical activities. Auditory learners often work in areas such as writing, journalism, teaching law, and languages, and the last one is speech pathology. The second one, appreciation of career types by different purposes. It is seen used to refer to the exploration of visual art forms or the introduction of basic principle of visual literacy. It refers analyzing the form of an artwork to general audiences to enhance their enjoyment of such works of arts. Kinesthetic learners, people Kinesthetic learners, people who have a kinesthetic learning style, often struggle learning through traditional means and sedentary activities like lectures and conferences. Their mind simply can't make the connection that they're doing something when listening or observing that, like that. Students who are kinesthetic learners, they are the best understand information through tactile representation of information. These students are hands-on learners and learn best through figuring out by hand. Understanding, example, understanding how a clock works by putting one together, like that. That the conclusion that I discuss is by understanding what kind of learner you and or your students are, or you can now gain a better perspective on how to implement this learning style into your lesson plans and study techniques The the term learning styles like that speaks to the understanding that every student learns differently, technically, and an individual learning style. Refers to the preferential way in which the students observes, process, or comprehends and retain information. That's all. Thank you.